Hello and welcome back to the Villa View, where I'm here to preview the Rotherham game on my Jack Jones, because unfortunately Matt Lynch is too embarrassed after the release of our earlier tweets video that he didn't want to come on and do the video today, whereas I've braved it like the warrior and soldier that I am. Before we go too far, let's just face facts here. Rotherham are a very, very poor outfit. Pretty much they're the Aston Villa of last season, but in the Championship. They've accumulated 17 points and they're 17 points from safety. The only player really of any note at the moment is Danny Ward, who's actually done really well to score 10 goals in a poor team. If we go back to the start of the season when Villa were playing semi-decent football, but all season Rotherham are the only team that we've managed to beat comfortably, which probably tells you exactly what you need to know. This is a game that we should be winning. We've sold our allocation, so great support as always from the Aston Villa travelling faithful. Obviously it's a pretty new ground that many fans won't have seen before, so they'll be looking forward to visiting Rotherham and having a good day out, and hopefully seeing Villa make it 3 wins out of 3, which hasn't been done since 2010. Villa have obviously become a little bit more solid over the last few weeks, and you'd hope after that second half display against Bristol on Tuesday that we may be a bit more free-flowing going forward, and that, as someone said in fan cams, we can implement a good passing progressive style for 90 minutes against, as I've said, a poor outfit. We do seem like we've got a little bit more of a backbone at the moment, and I think Jedinak coming back in has really helped. James Chester talked about what a difference Jedinak makes, and it's no coincidence that since he's come back into the side, we've kept 2 clean sheets and the defence is looking generally a lot more assured. Special mention must go to Neil Taylor at left back, who I think did very well over the last couple of games. He doesn't seem that confident going forward, but defensively he's definitely added something to Villa. Talking of fullbacks, my favourite player, Alan Hutton, has somehow dodged another release from Aston Villa and managed to extend his contract by 1 year, so it looks like he'll be here next season. Congratulations, Alan. In all fairness to him, he actually has been quite good over the last few games. He'll never be my favourite player, but if he continues playing the way he has, I've got no problems in being part of the squad. But if he's a first teamer next season, it's really going to test my patience. So, my predicted lineup, and let me just say this is my predicted lineup of what I think Steve Bruce would do. It isn't what I would do. Sam Johnston in goal. A couple of clean sheets will have probably done him the world of good. Hutton and Taylor, who I've spoke about before, will be the fullbacks, with Baker and Chester at centre-back after they resumed their partnership over the last couple of games. Jedinak will screen the back four, and then I expect Lansbury and Horahan to line up in central midfield, as Bruce talked about keeping the 4-3-3 formation. With Andre Green out, which is a massive blow because he's been really good over the last month or so in my eyes, and how he's not scored a goal so far, I do not know. He must be the unluckiest player in the world at the moment. Adoma will play on the right, and I expect Grealish to get a go on the left. Codgel will resume his place up front, fresh from scoring a goal against his old team, Bristol City, on Tuesday night, and hopefully he can start to find his feet again, as since he's come back from the African nations, he hasn't quite been on song as he was before he departed. Obviously, it's pretty much Bjarnason or Grealish vying for Andre Green's place, but I expect it to be Grealish because he's obviously better going forward, and against a team like Rotherham, you'd expect to see the more attacking option rather than Bjarnason, who's a bit more of a workhorse. The bench could be quite interesting because, to be fair, we're down to the absolute bare bones with Gardner and Bakuna and various other people being missing. So I expect the bench to be Bunn, Richards, Amavi, Bree, Elphick, Bjarnason, and probably Keenan Davis. That's essentially a back four on the bench, so I'd actually say that I'd like to see some academy midfielders make their way on the bench, because we obviously are light, missing the players I mentioned before, but I expect it will be that very defensive sub-bench. Now on to predictions, and remember to download the FanScore app, code above, and join in the fun. Unfortunately, Matt Lynch had a very good week last week, so he's ended up overtaking me, which is disappointing, but the cream always rises to the top, so I'm sure by the end of the season I'll be ahead of him. Well done to VillaFan28 with his inventive name. He's still top with 1,500 points plus, so congratulations. Hopefully it won't keep going and I'll overtake you eventually. Score-wise, I think everyone expects us to roll over Rotherham, and quite often when these games happen, they don't turn out that way. As usual, because it's Villa, I expect them to up their game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Villa win, which I know is very cagey, and I apologise for that now, but I just think that's the way these games go sometimes. So while everyone else will be predicting 3-4-0, I'm going to go for 2-1 to Villa. Danny Ward to score for Rotherham. Villa, I'm going to go for Horahan to make it 2-2, and he's going to score the opening goal of the game. And I think Grealish is going to score against Rotherham again, as he did earlier in the season, and hopefully get his confidence up so that he can go on a run of form again in the Villa shirt. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and bear with me now as I've got quite a lot to get through in this outro. Remember, comment below with what you think the score is going to be in the Aston Villa game, and remember, do have a go on FanScore. It is a really good fun at the moment and an extra feature for us that we enjoy using. Please politely press the like button. The likes do make a huge difference, and let's just go for the roundabout number of 250 for this video, because I know it's only a preview. We've launched a lot of content over the last few days. Remember to go onto our brand new website and check the content out. It's also available on YouTube. We've had part 1 of the Ian Taylor interview series. It really is a good watch, and part 2 will hopefully be coming on Sunday, so stay tuned to that. We did also earlier today release that tweets video, and it really is a horror show, so I urge you to watch that, and feel free to take the mick out of me and Matt in the comments, because quite frankly, we do deserve it. I'm aware that I have just bumbled my way through that outro, so do check out the links in the description if you do want to catch up with our content. All Villa fans making the trip to Rotherham, I hope you have a brilliant day, travel safely. Remember, please subscribe to us. It does make a huge difference. We've just gone over 6,000 subscribers, which is unbelievable. We really are smashing that at the moment. Up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.